Hi everyone, so we are at Quebec City Airport right now. Just finished our first leg of our trip, finished 6 days across Quebec. Started off in Montreal, did a bit of Ottawa, Quebec City, and then spent the last couple of days at C-FIWE area. It was amazing, and still a lot of snowfall over there, so did a did a bit of snow trekking, snow hiking. Want to do a bit more, but we're in between seasons right now, so wasn't the best time, but at least we got to drive around quite a bit. Great sceneries, and yeah, on the whole it was quite relaxed, and was great. 6 days, great start to our Canada trip. We drove nearly 2,000 kilometers over the last 6 days. So yeah, here we are at Quebec City for our flight to Toronto for our next leg of our trip. Just returned the car hire. We just got to know that since we picked the car from Montreal and dropping it off in Quebec City, the car is now going back to Montreal. And upon questioning, they said that this was since the car had exceeded 50,000 kilometers, it's now going to be sold at auction. So we were the last drivers of this hire car. Just a random fact, a random anecdote. So yeah, at Quebec City Airport, heading to Toronto. We are on a Westjet flight. It's a Bombardier -8 Q400. WS3411. Flight seems to be on time, and yeah, I think the flight's arriving from Toronto at 6 o'clock, so it should arrive in an hour's time. So entering into the airport. There is a check-in area. Have a look and see if flight's on time. Toronto. It's on time. Looking good. Apparently the flight was cancelled yesterday, so it's good that flight's on time. Check-in desks at Quebec City. Apart from your normal Air Canada and Westjet, you got some smaller Canadian airlines like Askin and Air Inuit over there. Hopefully I get to view some of them while I'm at airside. So that's check-in and security done, and we are finally at the duty-free airside of the terminal. So the time is 6:15. No, is it? No, 5:15. So it took us around 20 minutes from check-in to security. Fairly quick. Nothing too disastrous. So yeah, this is the airside. We'll look a bit more into the side soon. We have a small duty-free over there. Word of warning, it's extremely expensive. We got a bottle of aspirin from a service station over our trip, which cost us $4 Canadian. The same thing, exact same bottle here is $12. Three times straight away. So yeah, if you plan to buy something from this duty free, I think you can avoid it. So yeah, the shop's closed, and they got a decent restaurant. They got very good pasta options. We just ordered a pasta dish with a lot of vegetables and freshly prepared pasta with a large glass of tea for $16 with tax, which I think is good value for money, given that a bottle of aspirin is 3 times the price outside. So coming back to our flight details, we were supposed to be on a aircraft C-FIWE, I think, registration, but checking flight radar right now. It's changed to another one. Let's have a quick check and see where it is. Yeah, it's a C-FIWE en route. So let's check where it is. Live shown map. Right, so it's somewhere there. It's en route. It's our flight details. What else is there over here? Oh, I did spot a kind of a rare aircraft in this day and age. Air Transat A310. It's parked just over here. I'm not sure where it's going to though. 31. There's no gate details yet on the board. So that's a good old plane spotting over here. Probably the other A310, if you want to have a flight on it. Is that going to be in Iran maybe? I think Iran Air have a few. So yeah, flight seems to be on time. I shall report later on. For now we're just going to relax over here. So this is our gate 29, and so far it says it's on time. Yep, flight's on time. Looks like these are the Air Canada gates. Quite a few delayed flights. Delayed to Montreal, delayed to De La Madeleine. Yeah, Toronto's on time.
We are continuing our boarding for Canada Express flight gate 2516 to Montreal.
Flight just landed.
We have staff passengers.
There we go. That's going to be our aircraft to Toronto. Interesting. Are we going to use an aero bridge? Yeah, used an aero bridge for double prop. Should be interesting. So I think I spoke too soon. The SEC over there. Flights delayed. It's all delayed. Everything's delayed there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so our flights to Toronto delayed because of thunderstorms today, and there's a massive air traffic jam in Toronto. So they're not allowing any flights to take off for Toronto, and it's all been staggered. Well, other flights delayed from here are due to various weather situations in the rest of Canada. But yeah, as you saw the FIDs over here, everything's delayed. All flights from here delayed at least half an hour to 40 minutes. So it's a shame. It was looking quite promising. We've got a new scheduled departure for 8 o'clock, but speaking to the gate agent, she reckons it all depends on Toronto airport. We could take off earlier. Aircraft's here, pilots ready, crew ready, passengers ready. So it all depends on Toronto air traffic control. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. See what happens. Yeah. Flight's now delayed to 2042. Strange timing, but yeah. 42 minutes past 8 o'clock. A lot of reconnections happening, misconnections rather. I'm going to be rebooked to other flights. So, not the best situation for being an airline staff, but it's probably one of the tougher situations, I think. Right, so latest update, 2042 is when we expected to take off. Boarding going to be at 8:05, so that in case if you get a window before that, they plan to take off issue is because apparently this they're fixing some runway at Toronto Airport, and hence there's been delays, continuous delays over the last few days. Heard few passengers say that they've had the same issue on a few occasions last week and this week rather, and this flight yesterday was cancelled. So the gate agent doesn't think that this flight will be cancelled because don't think they say the Toronto airport do not cancel let's cancel the same flights on 2 consecutive days. That's our hope. So hopefully, is that a Porter? I think that's a Porter airline. No, it's a FedEx. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, it's a FedEx. Anyway, so what else I was saying? She doesn't think that's going to get cancelled, but possibly for the delays. Right, status update, further delayed, 22:32 now. Things not looking good at all. And there we go again, flight times changed to 9:20 now, so don't really know what's happening. We're all reliant on what Toronto Airport air traffic controller have to say to this. That being said, I checked Toronto Airport's arrival information, and they expect us to land at 23:19 as of now. So the Air Canada boarding area seems to be quieting down now. By the way, the Toronto flight for Air Canada has either departed or is departing right now. Our flight's again scheduled for 21:20. I see the crew members ready to board. I must say the way the staff at the ground for Westjet handled the situation was exceptional. Always just calm, composed. They look like they have experience in such situations quite often over here, so they knew exactly what to do. I see quite a lot of people have changed to tomorrow's flight who had connecting flights. We even managed to change our seats to 2 rows in front because people, 2 of them left, and we got from 12. We are now with 10A and 10B. Yeah, hoping to board in 15 minutes. I think boarding time is 21:10 for a gate disembarkation at 21:30, but that's the situation for now. It's 9:14 and they've just announced boarding. This boarding with infants and club members or whatever they're called with Westjet. So I'm waiting for them to start our boarding now. Finally getting to board. 9:20 something. Yeah, 9:25. This up. What is this?
Merci. Good evening and welcome aboard. While getting settled, please step into your rows as you put your items away. Please place your smaller carry items under the seats in front of you, leaving room in the overhead bins for larger bags. Thank you.
No, I have to go. I have to head. Thank you. Sorry, thank you.
apologize for the delay. I'm done talking. Let's go to draw.
411, it is our pleasure to welcome you on board. Taking you to Toronto today is Captain Jonathan and First Officer Daryl. Taking care of the safety in your cabin today is Anastasia and myself, Andrew. As your safety is important to us and remembering things is also important, we need your full attention as we review the following safety information. In the seat pocket in front of you, there is a safety features card. Please dust it off and take a look, as there's some very important information. Like fastening your seatbelt, and to do so, please insert the flat metal fitting into the buckle, pull on the strap to tighten the belt low and tight across your hips, and to release, simply lift the upper part of the buckle. Your seatbelt has to be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on, and for your safety in the event of unexpected turbulence, your seatbelt should be fastened whenever you are seated. There are a total of 4 emergency exits on this aircraft, 2 emergency exits located at the front, and 2 located at the back of the cabin. These exits are clearly marked. Please take a moment to find the closest one to you, along with all other exits. Keep in mind the closest may be behind you. This aircraft is equipped with floor lighting that will come on in the event of power loss or emergency. The floor area will be illuminated and all exits indicated by an exit sign. Please ensure your seat back and tray tables are in the upright and fully locked position and that you follow the information signs located right above you. At this time, you are welcome to use your earphones and small hand electronics. Go ahead, drown us out, provided the electronics are secured and held and the cellular signal remains off. If there's anything else we can do for you, any questions or concerns, please let us know. We'd be happy to help. Thank you for your attention and let's get this flight on its way.
Et ça va, et vous avertir effectivement si ça va pas. Vous pouvez un petit dans le
choosing Westjet.
Thank you.
Thank you. Your flight attendant's safety thing was really cool.
Thank you.
All right, thanks.
We love our demonstration.
Yeah. Thanks. See ya. So we finally made it. It's 11:53 at Toronto. It was a really bumpy ride. The seatbelt sign was on throughout. There was hardly any moment where you could go to the toilet or anything. So heading to the baggage desks. We are in Terminal 3. I think this is what Westjet uses over here. We're going to collect our bags now. It's a long walk. We walked the last, 7 minutes. It's non-stop walking, 7 minutes. Still don't see where it is. We're finally at the baggage hall, waiting for our bags. It's supposed to come at carousel number 3. It's 10 minutes. We're told it's going to take around 15 to 20 minutes for it to arrive, so we'll probably wait another 5-10 minutes before it comes. Hopefully it comes soon. I'm quite tired. Need to head to the hotel as soon as possible and relax for a bit. Tomorrow is another day. So we finally reached the train station to take us to Terminal 1. Yeah, we gotta wait for the next train, it seems. So yeah, hope you like this part of our trip report. It's been a long day for such a short flight, but we finally made it to Toronto. So yeah, to subscribe, feedback welcome, and comments welcome as well. And looking forward to our stay in Toronto and our onward trip to Calgary and the western part of Canada. So until then, happy and safe flying. Bye bye.